Hi everyone, Transformers 1 is easily peak, and this is not a surprise, but it has two small issues I want to dive into today. I will go into these two issues, then I'll end this video off on a positive note, because you should see this movie, it's really good, you should watch it. This video will basically have zero spoilers, so if you have not seen the movie, you will be fine watching this video. The trailers are a big issue with this movie. I'm sure you might have seen videos about why the trailers did not help the movie. For this video, I want to do a pretty detailed look into why the trailers are not good here. Let's now compare two of the trailers for Transformers 1 and see the difference. My first point around this Transformers 1 first trailer is that Bumblebee doesn't really work in this trailer. Bumblebee makes a joke and it really doesn't land, and the reason it doesn't land is we don't really get the full story behind Bumblebee, and in the movie this works better because we get the full story of Bumblebee. And so we can resonate with Bumblebee more, and really that joke more sticks when you know of Bumblebee's backstory in this movie. My ideal solution to this would be to replace the scenes with Bumblebee and put in Sentinel Prime. Sentinel Prime's personality is kind of close to Bumblebee's personality, so I think that would work. And I really love the character of Sentinel Prime in the actual movie, so I think that would have helped the trailers succeed and therefore bring more ticket sales and more profit to this movie because it really deserves it. It's a great movie. My second point around these trailers is going to be a little bit less specific and more general. This trailer is very basic and cheesy, both in the music and the pacing. The music is kind of pop music, which makes you think that this movie is more family friendly and children oriented than it really is. The shots they select and the pacing really resembles a road trip movie where they kind of show off the different locations that the characters go to throughout the movie. This kind of makes it feel like more of a kids-friendly road trip movie where they go on this adventure and it's like a roller coaster and it's all fun and all this. And again, this makes it seem more family-friendly, and I think that makes the trailer do worse. One last thing with the production of the trailer is that we have this weird bell sound in the beginning when Nightwing closes this door.
Report to Waste Management.
And I think this is just to add a comedic factor or something, or I don't know, something interesting. It just doesn't work. It just makes this movie seem more like a kids movie than it needs to be, because it really isn't a super kids themed movie. My final point around this trailer, this first trailer, is that the jokes, there's too many jokes and they're really just dry. They're not good jokes, and it makes it seem like a kids movie even if it's not. And you see, this is the common thing here. This is the trend of this trailer, is that it tries to make it seem like a kids movie, and that's the issue because this movie, it may be animated, but it's not really a kids movie. So making it look like a super family-friendly kids type movie gives you the wrong impression. And it also makes the movie seem mediocre because the jokes are really not hitting if you look at it in that perspective. And so those are the issues with that first trailer, and since that was the first trailer, that was your first impression, which is very, very important, and that definitely hurt the movie. Now for my points on why the second trailer was better. Firstly, we have Optimus Prime narrating the start of this trailer, which gives more backstory and makes the overall tone of the trailer more dark.
For thousands of years, we have been at war. But before we were enemies, we were like brothers.
Honestly, this whole trailer has more backstory than the other one. This trailer uses one of the more darker jokes in the movie. This joke is the middle finger one. This joke is actually quite funny, which, yeah, it's a really good joke, and it's darker, and it's a lot better than some of the other ones in the other trailer. It goes, quote, "Hey Darkwing, my finger can transform. Guess which one?" The music in this trailer is way more orchestral and more mysterious, and it gives more of the serious cinematic tone. This trailer also shows way less Bumblebee, and that helps it with being more serious. This trailer shows a little bit of Bumblebee, but not in the main character sense. It more shows him as a side character or background character, which works a lot better in my opinion. My last point around the second trailer is that the shot choice here is really, really amazing. They show some of the best shots in the movie, and that kind of sells its seriousness and how good this movie is, and it reflects more about what this movie is, which is a really good, serious movie, unlike the other trailer, which only really sold the fun and jokey aspect of the movie. So mainly, what I'm trying to say about these trailers is that the marketing for this was really bad. At least that first trailer was horrific. The other trailers are a little bit better, but still, that first trailer was really not good, and that was your first impression and what people saw first, and that impacted the end sales and how this movie kind of became sort of a flop. The other trailers did alright, but overall, this movie was kind of a failure in the marketing. It just didn't market well, even if the movie was really good. For this movie, Excision worked with Paramount and Transformers 1 and made a dubstep Transformers song. The sad thing is that this song doesn't play in the movie at all, not in the fights or anything like that. It is such a missed opportunity since people say dubstep is just robot and Transformers sounds. Another reason is Skrillex and Moody Good worked on the sound design for Age of Extinction. It would just be amazing to have a dubstep song somehow be implemented since there's that history of it. And they even had Excision make a Transformers dubstep song for this movie. It would be amazing if we could get some kind of sequel to Transformers 1. To have a Linkin Park song thrown in there, that would just be great too. It is very much unlikely we do get a sequel due to the performance of this movie and how well it didn't really do. So, Transformers 1. It is peak and you definitely need to watch it. It's really good if you like Transformers. It is peak cinema in my opinion. I was hesitant at first watching this, but damn, it was a really good time. Like, look at this beautiful shot. Just look at that. Anyway, Transformers 1 is on streaming right now, and it's going to be on DVD, Blu-ray, and all that in December. I really recommend this movie. It is a good movie. If I'm gonna be honest, I just want to make this video to share that it would have been cool to see that dubstep song in the movie. And I made it as a way to promote this really great movie. Anyway, like if you like, dislike, subscribe if you want, and bye.